Karl-Anthony Towns continues to face significant challenges adapting to the New York Knicks offensive system under new head coach Mike Brown. The All-Star center delivered another disappointing performance in Monday's crushing defeat against the Detroit Pistons, managing only 6 points. This marks the 4th time this season Towns has failed to reach double figures in scoring, contrasting sharply with last season when he achieved this rare feat just when Towns openly addressed his ongoing struggles following the game, attributing his difficulties to adjusting to Brown's different coaching approach. When asked about his performance, the veteran center kept his explanation brief, simply stating that the system is different. The transition has proven more challenging than anticipated, as Towns continues to search for his rhythm more than 3 months into the season. The statistical decline tells a concerning story. Currently averaging 21.5 points per game, Towns' shooting percentages have dropped dramatically. He is converting just 47% of his field goal attempts, down from 52.6% last season. His three-point shooting has also suffered significantly, falling to 35.6% from 42% the previous year. Brown's offensive philosophy emphasizes pace, ball movement, and quick decision-making, resulting in fewer touches and reduced shot attempts for Towns. The center is averaging under 15 field goal attempts per game for the first time since his early career. His average time of possession has shrunk to just 1.6 seconds during recent games, limiting his ability to establish offensive rhythm. The adjustment has been particularly difficult given Towns' prominent role in previous systems. In Minnesota, he served as a focal point of the offense, with plays designed specifically to leverage his unique combination of size and shooting ability. Under the current structure, he has been forced to adapt to a more complementary role, often waiting for opportunities rather than creating them. Monday's performance against Detroit highlighted these ongoing issues. Towns managed just 2 shot attempts through the first 2 quarters, struggling to find touches within the offensive flow. The Pistons' defensive strategy effectively neutralized his impact. The final score of 121-90 reflected a complete breakdown. OG Anunoby actually posted worse numbers than Towns in the same game, scoring only 5 points while posting a -31 rating in 29 minutes. His struggles add to concerns about the team's overall chemistry under the new coaching regime. Jalen Brunson acknowledged the team's turnover problems after the contest. The Knicks committed 20 turnovers as a unit, with Brunson responsible for 6 of them. He recognized that excessive turnovers prevent offensive flow and make it nearly impossible to execute any system effectively. Towns emphasized that making adjustments represents his biggest challenge moving forward. He acknowledged being the player who must sacrifice the most within Brown's system, accepting responsibility for finding ways to contribute more effectively. With practice scheduled, he expressed commitment to identifying solutions with coaches and teammates to rediscover the team's identity and get back on track after this difficult stretch. Yabusele has not delivered the expected impact for the New York Knicks this season, but recent revelations about his personal motivation provide important context for understanding his determination. The veteran forward recently shared candid insights about why remaining in the NBA holds such profound significance for him and his family, offering a glimpse into the driving forces behind his continued efforts despite limited playing time. In a revealing interview with a French basketball content creator, Yabusele explained the long-term benefits that come with NBA service, benefits that extend far beyond his playing career. He detailed how the league's pension system works, noting that 3 years of NBA service guarantees a lifetime pension for players. After 4 seasons, all medical expenses become covered for life. Most importantly for Yabusele, completing 5 years in the league extends that comprehensive medical coverage to his entire family. This represents his 4th season in the NBA, meaning he has already secured his lifetime pension. Finishing this current campaign will guarantee his own medical coverage for life. One additional season after this would fulfill his stated goal of ensuring his family receives lifetime healthcare benefits. These are powerful incentives that add significant weight to every practice, every game, and every opportunity to prove his value to the organization. The revelation reframes Yabusele's season in New York and provides a more complete picture of what drives him. When the Knicks signed him during the offseason, the move appeared shrewd. He was coming off a productive stint and seemed capable of providing valuable frontcourt depth, interior toughness, and physical presence off the bench. His combination of size, strength, and international experience suggested he could fill an important role for a championship contending team. Instead, the results have been disappointing. Yabusele is currently averaging just 3.2 points and 2.2 rebounds in fewer than 10 minutes per game. His role has steadily diminished as head coach Mike Brown has experimented with different rotations and given opportunities to younger players fighting for consistent minutes. The coach has shown little patience when Yabusele makes mistakes, often pulling him quickly after defensive breakdowns. The lack of consistent playing time has made it extremely difficult for Yabusele to establish any rhythm or build confidence. One missed rotation or forced shot can end his night prematurely, creating a challenging cycle where limited opportunities lead to pressing, which leads to mistakes, which leads to even fewer opportunities. Breaking free from this pattern requires both better performance and more patience from the coaching staff. However, discussions about Yabusele's struggles should not obscure an important fact. He has demonstrated he belongs at this level. Just last season, he averaged 11 points, 5.6 rebounds, and over 2 assists while logging more than 27 minutes per game. He showed versatility, toughness, and basketball intelligence. That talent did not simply vanish over one offseason. The Knicks still need exactly what Yabusele can potentially provide. They need front court depth behind their starters. They need physicality and rebounding, especially when facing larger, more physical opponents. A focused, motivated Yabusele who earns regular minutes could address several of these needs if given the opportunity. The motivation is clearly there, and the talent has been demonstrated. Now it comes down to execution. New York Knicks owner James Dolan has effectively shut down speculation about a potential blockbuster trade for Milwaukee Bucks superstar Giannis Antetokounmpo. During a rare media appearance this week on Craig Carton's WFAN radio show, Dolan broke his nearly 3-year silence with reporters and made clear his current stance on making major roster moves before the upcoming trade deadline. The outspoken owner expressed strong satisfaction with the team's current roster construction and chemistry. He praised the locker room atmosphere, stating he has never witnessed a more harmonious group during his time with the organization. Dolan emphasized that the players genuinely like each other and share positive energy, creating an environment he believes is conducive to championship success. While acknowledging that team president Leon Rose maintains authority to overrule him on personnel decisions, Dolan made his preference crystal clear. When asked directly about the possibility of pursuing Antetokounmpo, Dolan stated he does not foresee the team making significant changes to the current roster. His reasoning centers on the belief that this group needs continued development and cohesion rather than disruption. He expressed confidence that the existing roster possesses championship-level talent and can compete for a title if given proper time to grow together under head coach Mike Brown's system. Regarding reports about potential trade discussions involving the Greek superstar during the offseason, Dolan claimed no awareness of any such conversations taking place. While ESPN had previously reported that the Knicks engaged in exploratory talks, Dolan's comments suggest either those discussions never reached his level or occurred without his knowledge. Regardless of what may have transpired behind the scenes, his current stance represents a clear signal about the organization's approach to the trade deadline. The decision to maintain the current roster makes strategic sense given several factors. Brown has repeatedly emphasized his philosophy of developing homegrown talent and building sustainable success through player development rather than constant roster upheaval. This approach aligns with Dolan's stated preference for allowing the current group to mature and improve together. The coaching staff has shown commitment to expanding the rotation and giving opportunities to younger players. Adding a player of Antetokounmpo's caliber would undoubtedly upgrade the talent level, but it would come at an enormous cost. Any realistic trade package would require parting with multiple core players and likely several future draft picks. Such a deal would fundamentally alter the team's identity and chemistry, potentially creating new challenges while solving others. The front office clearly values what they have built and prefers patience over aggressive moves. Antetokounmpo has emerged as one of the most frequently mentioned names in trade speculation as the deadline approaches. The Knicks have struggled defensively during their recent losing streak, raising questions about whether the current roster truly possesses championship capability. However, Dolan and the front office remain committed to the belief that internal improvement represents a better path forward. The owner also addressed the team's decision not to hang an NBA Cup banner at Madison Square Garden after winning that tournament. He explained that raising such a banner never crossed his mind. The organization remains singularly focused on winning an actual NBA championship. Looking ahead, the quiet trade deadline approach means the pressure falls squarely on the current roster to prove they can compete for a championship.